Hi guys, welcome to the Digifox channel. I'm Hope Samansky, Head of Operations.
And this is Samantha Clarkson, Head of Content Creation. So today we're going to be talking about one of our partners, our third-party partners that we work with called Celsius, and basically why we work with them, what they do, and just a general overview of why we like them.
Why does Digifox work with Celsius?
I'm so glad you asked me that, Hope. We work with Celsius because we love the fact that they pay out such high interest rates as opposed to, your bank, which you make I think the national average is 0.06%.
Less than what Celsius pays.
Very much so. Celsius pays hundreds times more, basically.
Hundreds times more. Samantha Clarkson 2020.
They also, something else that's really cool is they pay out their deposits or your earned interest every Monday.
I know. I see that every Monday and I'm like, heck yeah.
Yeah, we have a saying.
Money.
I'm assuming it came from Celsius, but our CEO, Nick, kind of took it over where it's like, Monday is the new Friday because it gives you something to look forward to because that's the money you make. So basically they're like a savings account in a bank, but they give out a higher return on their interests, which is a big reason that we have incorporated them into the Digifox wallet, because we want to give our users the opportunity to basically make money on their money, specifically crypto, because previously, before Celsius and even Compound, you couldn't make any money on your crypto. It could only earn value if it went up in value.
I had some Ethereum in a random exchange and I asked Nick, our CEO, hey, can I earn interest on this if it's in this exchange? And he was like, no, you can't.
It's just sitting there.
It's just sitting there. And I was like, oh, okay. So if I transfer it to Digifox and then deposit it into Celsius, then I can. He was like, yeah. And I was like, well, I'm transferring all of it. So I transferred all of my Ethereum to Digifox and I've earned I don't know, 60 cents, but I only have $150 in there, $120 in there.
Of Ethereum.
Yeah. And it's only a 4.5 only. Yeah. It was great. I was like, this has been sitting in this other exchange for 2 years, earning 0 interest. And now it's in Celsius, earning 4.4% interest. So the first thing that I was wondering when I first learned about Celsius was how in the world do they offer such high interest rates?
Yeah.
Because it seems
too good to be true.
Yeah. It seems why didn't I not hear about this until just now?
Yeah.
And why did more people not know about it? And how do they even do that?
It's actually really cool. Celsius has, first of all, banks will make tons of money when they loan out money and then charge interest for the people they loaned it to pay it back. They're making a ton of money on that, but they're not giving it back to their depositors, their customers basically, or at least not a significant amount, not at what I would consider a fair amount basically. But what Celsius has done is they have committed to giving back 80% of their profits to their customers, and obviously they need that 20%, to keep the lights on and the company running and pay employees and all that good stuff. So they've dedicated basically giving that back to the customer, which is really cool. And also what they do is they are actively seeking out people who want to borrow a certain crypto. So when you see in the app, there will be different APRs, and that kind of represents what that meant
when I looked at that.
Yeah, that basically represents what the demand is for a specific crypto. So APR stands for annual percentage return.
Yeah.
And basically, if it's your Ethereum's 4 point whatever, that means there's less of a demand for it than say USDC, which is currently 10 point something. It actually jumped up 2%.
So when I first heard about cryptocurrency, a couple years ago, I thought, the kind of the point was to get away from the centralized system, and basically trusting random people
to pay back,
that are paying to pay you back. Yeah. So is it safe, basically?
Yeah. So I do understand that that's kind of the concern, is because, like you said, crypto's meant to get away from centralization, and putting a company in is centralizing it. If that's something that our users are really concerned about, then they can use Compound. But Celsius is a safe company. They have, I think, a 2-year track record where they've never had a problem with someone not paying it back. And the depositors themselves are actually on the safe side. It's the lenders who might like potentially be in trouble if they take out a loan and then the collateral that they put up, drops too much in value to cover that. Then they're the ones who are a little bit more in the danger zone. But depositors themselves, they're covered by this collateral that people put in, and then if that collateral, like I said, drops too low in price, it'll be sold. So that about wraps up this video, guys. Again, we love Celsius. We love working with them. Hopefully this helped cleared up any questions you might have, and if you still have more, we have some articles we've written on it. You can go find them or
in our blog
that
we will link below.
What?
I've always wanted to do that.
Or you can reach out to us on customer support and we'll send you the links directly to kind of learn some more about it. But this has been Samantha Clarkson, head of content creation.
And Hope Szymanski, head of operations.
And we will see you in the next one.
That didn't even show. There we go. Wrong side.